Turn it back on. Please and thank you. Alright, go live. Hello! Hello! Happy day! Salutations and greetings. My name is Marge. I am a Hilk empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things, and today I feel very happy. It is my friend, my longtime friend. I was like, just thinking, how long have we been friends? We met in circa 1997? At Rite Aid 98? It's all... Anyway, happy birthday, Roc! It's not polite to disclose a lady's age, so I won't disclose which one it is. And you don't look in their purses either, they get real pissed. Mom taught me that at a very young age. Anyway. Oh, Roc. Thinking about you all day long, the stories, the laughter, the belly laughs, man. Us Aries, we can laugh like nobody's business. You get us going, look out. It's a good time. I hope you're having a good time today. Ma, you want to come say hi? Come say hi and wish Raquel happy birthday. I'm not going to tell you right now. That's alright. You can't hear me? You couldn't hear that? Huh, we gotta do some ear tests. Just say hi in there and maybe she'll watch it. Happy birthday, Raquel! That's it. Oh, you're a good sport. Thanks, Ma. You didn't say happy birthday. It's a little late in the evening. If we would have done it earlier, she probably would have said happy birthday, Raquel. Sorry. Anyway, hope you're good. All the stories. Thank you for the years of stories. And friendship. You know, it's been. I try to make it back there. I try to get back to Northern California. Northern California didn't want me. But good story, real quick. And then you can go on about your day, and I'll probably just ramble on about other stuff. Is that where we ended up after 70 years? Mom's 70. This turned 70 in November. That it turns out that she has like direct relatives like in this area in Cuesta and stuff around here, and that's like 26 miles from where we live. So if anybody ever questions about God and divine and putting us where we're supposed to be and things like that, you have them come sit down. And I got story after story after story. I got over 1,400 stories now about how God has carried me through some pretty treacherous times. I mean, I've been thinking about just like the fires in Oregon, you know, that was like hell on earth. That just get, you know, and it's been a long, but you know, our days are pretty comfy now. I think Luna got something in her paw, so I'm gonna call around tomorrow and see if I can get in one of these smaller clinics around like Angel Fire or something like that and get her in like this week or something, because it needs to be addressed. And as much as I don't want to handle and do stuff and it stresses me out, I got to do it anyway. So it's my birthday week, and I love my birthday week because it always starts off with Raquel's birthday. She's always like, and for years and years I used to get it mixed up with the 7th because I've known people with the 7th. And see, people are born, they carry the vibe of the time that they're born and where the planets are when they're alignment, right? You know? And like now Mars is going into Gemini and people are all, what? And we're like, yeah! This is our comfy zone, see? You know? Things are going to get more and more uncomfortable. But it's okay, because people like me, we got more and more ideas, you know, how to live comfortably on less. Yeah. You know, see, because we don't need people that need all that money and stuff, man, that's just all the Lucy fairy tale theater. That is all that is they perpetuate the Lucy fairy tale theater. That's all Satan's, that's all ego stuff. That is my measure. When people care more about 3D earthly shit than they do about God and caring for other people and making sure other people have, like, are all the elders in the area cool? Do all the children have enough to eat? And that's the way that we're headed to the world, and you live in a big city. You got to prepare for this, because big cities, you got more to... But also, if you've been in a big city, you've been established there a long time, then it's also in your benefit, because you got connections too, and hookups and stuff like that, You're going to get by. If you're coming from the heart space of, like, God, and just what the words of God and what he says, just simply don't be a dick to your fellow human being. That's pretty much wraps it up, sums it up. And we can't figure it out. And so he's like, all right, I'll give you more examples. Cue earthquakes. The seismic activity right now. LA got an angel awakening this morning. Let's see, what else? Big old crack opened up in Iceland, right next to the, what's it? Tussin? What's the word? Mary Seeley type. See, because I loved geography when I was a kid, and then life progressed, Stones, he called all of it. Plants, speaking of, thank you, NNL, for all the seeds. I got my first birthday present today. I got a bunch of seeds, all kinds of seeds. So I'm gonna try, and I think since Luther Burbank is my soul homie, I think I can channel that dude. Freaking make some. That is how gardens grow so plentiful. It is the cooperation that the farmer has with the earth. They have an agreement. And if both parties honor that agreement, the harvest is so plentiful. Yeah. You got these weird people buying up all the land to plant all this weird stuff to make weird fake stuff, when it's just like, nah, we'll produce the stuff naturally. Yeah? Right? We're going back to old time, folks. So I've been doing this new thing with the dumbbells, because I got all this extra energy, and right now I can't do all the stuff I just, so I gotta get it out. So what I've been doing is I got the dumbbell, and today I was listening to music and then doing my repetitions with the music. So like, we'll see how much energy I sustain in the next guy. I'm gonna start getting all and that's what's funny is you should see me at the store and stuff. People, I trip people out. I crack them up too. At the burger store, Mom likes a cheeseburger every now and again. I was gonna make them, but it gets so hot in here. But today was nice and cool. I could have, but went up and got her a cheeseburger, and I had them rolling. It was funny. I don't care if people laugh at me, even. People usually laugh at me like, what the frick is this lady's trip? But they wouldn't believe, I'm going to be 47 on Friday. Mom, all day, we were just having a conversation before I started this about, you've always been so youthful. I'm like, I think people have called it immature. But I'm very mature. But when people come at me with some bullshit, then I can dumb it down. Yeah. What does this say? I said not an accurate window. Hi, Maud. Aloha. It's my friend Roc's birthday, and I'm really excited about it. We used to... we met at Rite Aid on the corner of Arden and Watt Avenue in Sacramento. It was like a big, huge Rite Aid. And it is one of the places that it was like I started learning about flowers and stuff too. Because Sean Hay worked in the flower department, and he He taught me a lot. Or actually, I learned a lot through what he talked about, what he learned about from work. So yeah, he taught me a lot. Duh. Anyway, had a lot of freaking wild times. Wild times. You know, and then I moved off to freaking Omaha. And when people aren't in the same city, it's just hard. Thanks for the seeds! I was like, Mom, and look at this one, and look at this one. And thanks for telling me what that one was, but I think you told me already what it was. And of course I'm gonna love it because of Ram. You know what? People don't ever see this one. I got this one in Omaha. I can't, where's my back scratch? I got it in Omaha it was like, I always get one for milestones. Where's my back scratch? What's gonna happen if I ever need it? Here, I'll use this. I'll use a curtain rod. Can you see it? Ow! It's scratchy on the end. Maybe this isn't the best idea. 2 cookies in. Ow! Ma, help Marge out! Can you see it? It's a ram. It's like all freaking beefy and stupid and stuff now. Anyway, that one's like freaking 15 years old. No, longer than that. It's like 20 years old. It's like 20 years old. Because I got it when I first got to Omaha. Anyway, so I'm due for another, but I've been kind of scoping out artists around here, you know, but because you gotta like the artist if you're gonna let them ink you, you know. And I figure I got so much freaking whatever in me from the anthrax vaccine. What else? What other harm could be done? But I ain't gonna. That's it. Oh, no more. I'll just color. Just color. That's it. Just color. Anyway, so it's pretty chill day today. Mom got a vanilla ice cream, little vanilla milkshake. She freaking tore it. I didn't think she was gonna be able to finish it, honestly, and it wasn't very big. And I was like, "You done?" She's like, "Yep." And the whole thing was gone. So. What else? Oh, Watt Avenue. Raquel knew me when I got my first DUI. DUI. I think. No, she didn't. That came before. Anyway. I started working at Rite Aid, I think, when I was on diversion. Because I remember I got done with diversion. This is what kind of a jackass I am. These are the choices that I make. I get a DUI because the girl that was driving already had one. And I said, I'll drive because if I get one, I'll get less trouble than if you get one. So I got a DUI out of chivalry. I did. Right. Yep. I'm that kind of jackass. So I don't date redheads anymore because I do stupid things. No, that was the only redhead. I don't know. I like brunettes. I gotta be careful around here, though. Sorry, Stanley. Because they might be like a third or fourth cousin. Because you have so many relatives around here. It's like, hey! I don't date. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
You entertain yourself.
I do entertain myself, though. Oh, I used to think about dating all the time. I used to want to be the biggest slut. I never could. When we were talking about that earlier, I'm like, Mom, I never was a promiscuous person. But gosh darn it. I really wanted to try. But even like drinking and stuff, I wasn't like a big old I don't know. Probably had something to do with the experience I had when I was 10 months old. Who knows? Nah, I kidding. It's a stupid thing to joke about, but you know, I'm not even the same person on a cellular basis. And the reason why I even bring it up to begin with is because these are the things that people can get past and still happen to find joy in life. Mom was telling me earlier I have this nice smile. I was like, Ma, you're making me blush. Thanks, Ma. And I'm like, and I get to say, well, it's your smile. I found these pictures. I was probably 3 years old, wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt. I think I really was a candidate from one of those MK Ultra. I was playing chess around this age and stuff like that. But I thought I was dumb. I thought I was stupid because I had a speech. My name is Marge. I'm a girl. And I couldn't, people didn't understand me. And then they were always, are you a boy or a girl? Are you I didn't mean, it's like, no, it's like, why are you trying to, no wonder how this transgender frickin' thing started back in the frickin' 60s and 70s. And I've been a clown my whole life. There's verification. Hey, okay, hey. That was a hard time in my life. I was probably 6 or 7 right there. 6. No, that's like 5. I probably just turned 5 because we still lived at Chris's house. Chris and, what was her friend's name? They reminded me of like Chris and Judy? Chris and Judy? That was a hard time. I saw Mom get raped in the kitchen when we were sleeping on cots in the living room. That was... And then years later, like I ended up at that same apartment complex because I knew people that lived next door. And I was drinking, and that's how I really came into that memory. Like, I mean, I remember, like, the movie theater that used to be at where Marie Callender's and next to the casino club is in Reading, and like we went to see The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia with Vicki Lawrence sang that song. I mean, I got triggered. I mean, I opened my mind, and that was, but anyway, what else? I've had an eventful life. So if I can still smile, I wonder why so many people. God, it's like they don't know where to find it. Where's the joy? Where is it? Hey, and trust, when I was freaking, like, I was thinking about that today. Thank God, because with the feet thing, I was like, Mom, yeah, like, we went from Oregon with, like, pine needle, fluffy, freaking lush backyards with green grass to freaking Arizona desert. It freaking tore their feet up, man. And now Luna, like... I think that's what, I don't know if she, like, found part of the cactus or something, but she won't let me look at it, but I'll call tomorrow. Because I'll get tired of hearing myself, like, stress about it. But she's okay. I have her wrapped in a wet washcloth. So, anyway. Raquel. I freaking love her, dude. I just keep thinking about her, and her big old smile. And the life lessons that she taught me. The life lessons, She taught me a lot of things. And it was a poignant time because it was like, it was like, we would sit around, all the kids would be playing and stuff like that, and bebopping. We'd listen to Lauryn Hill, Miseducation, and DMX, and now he's all freaking between heaven and hell. Stuck someplace between heaven and hell. Somebody's biting for his soul right now. Maybe he'll frickin' spring back into it. Who knows? Watching Clueless, Yeah. It's like, it's because of people like her, I got to experience the legitimate frequency of family. Because they were close. She and her sisters, they still are. Raquel, Rico. No, I don't. Can I please make the right call? Good times. And sometimes that those just thinking about times that I've had with my friends is what's got me through like the hard times when we like go through, the periods of that we've gone through. But God always sustains us. He always does. He always gets us through. I'm just like weird kid bouncing, vibrating, waiting to see how he's gonna do it. But that's because I was trying to explain like that for me, this is just for me in my experience. Once you got enough of that, like, because some people, okay, this is just my experience, so I'm not going to speak on it in that. I'm just going to speak on mine. But it's like I've had so many like experiences that were traumatic that I've experienced and witnessed that it's just like in me, this, and it's like pinball, and it's just bouncing around, and it's just kind of waits for something to happen in the world that I need to respond to. Because actually, that is kind of a benefit that I have, because in situations where there's car accidents or something like that, I mean, I've been not doing it, but like trained since I was freaking in junior high, and Mrs. Menifee taught us first aid. I've always gone through this course of life where I've, first responder stuff, and I've used it, and so when I feel, and that's when I'm a helper for sure. And then afterwards, I was like, Ma, it sure would be nice to, to be able to eat a cookie and then be able to hang out with some friends, It takes the edge off. When you get to have real life to live and you don't have to think, too much. But it's happening. So the feds are about to legalize. It's bumping up. It's like, and more states are legalizing. And what flower, cannabis, and what I visualize the future to be, is because if I get the flower, I will just make it. Yeah, you gotta pay for $10 for the freaking ingredients I use or whatever. But if somebody provides the flour, I will just make the cookies. Maybe probably not even have to surcharge that $10. But see, then people pay me what they think they're worth. Yeah. Because I'll just do it because I got nothing but time, and I like and I soak everybody loves them. So anyway, that's an avenue opening up one day. And I have a feeling I would like to see, because I guess this place is quite the tourist spot here. And I would like to see, once things open up, that people, hopefully, because I like meeting people from so many different other places. I really do, because then that's how I find out how other people live. Yeah. I've always been kind of a traveler, kind of a nomad. I never had roots. We never came from a place, and so when I see these people on Facebook and stuff like that, and they're, they've always been, in the same town and always, it's wild to me. But I know I've lived incarnations where I've done that. And some days my spirit yearns for it, to be part of a tribal type community, and look where I ended up. Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up. It's amazing. It's just wild. And my DNA test will be up soon. Yep, I'm kind of excited about it. They got it like a week ago, I think it was. It's up in Utah. Oh no. Those Mormons got my spit. Sometimes Ma is not impressed with my jokes. Huh, Ma? The dude I guess they're opening a bunch of new temples for that. I drove through Utah before. The frickin' Salt Lake, the lake stinks. It's gross. I could not live there and I don't even care if people get used to it. I don't even want to I don't know. There's all the other places in the world to live. I remember flying in there during when the Winter Olympics were there one year. I was flying back to California. Was I? Or were we going to Alaska? Anyway. Olympiads, athletes, people that have just done one thing their whole entire life and they're striving to be the best at that thing on the whole entire planet. Those people, I don't like being around like any of them. And so I was surrounded by pools of them. And that was an experience, vibrational speaking, because I pick up on people's energy. And not only their energy, but their lack thereof. And that is actually probably more taxing than because when somebody sucks, they really literally suck. So, anyway, that was a trip. But I think I'm about ready to wrap it up. I mostly wanted to wish Raquel a happy birthday. Mom and I practiced wishing her happy birthday earlier. But I guess I'm not a very good instructor. Huh, Ma? Yep, she said, yep, you're not. You suck. No, she would never say that. She's a very, very kind and loving lady. She's teaching. See, I don't even know if I'm going to live to be 70. Because the world's getting harder and harder, you know. but I kind of get to